Get your liege lord some wine.
Thank you, Garrett. I'll do it.
Onward to Casterly Rock!
Aye! Death to the Lannisters! Aye!
The North remembers!
Aye!
To bring honor to House Forrester, my lord.
You have more honor than those who were born to it.
Bowen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush. But what about... What the hell was that about?
Roderick!
Good fucking rip. Tell your uncle. Tell him. The North Grove must never be lost. We love the fray.
Tak to bude ještě mazec, ty vole. Tady máme asi jejich rodinku nebo něco.
Two Whitehill soldiers
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg.
Si myslím, vole.
Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you. But the Whitehills won't see it that way.
They attacked me. I had no choice but to defend myself.
Of course. And we can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us.
No to teda máš pravdu, hej, to jako taky musím říct, no jako. Hajzli jedni, fakt. No fujky.
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Roderick and Lord Forrester. We can avenge them.
And attack House Frey. Now is the time to find allies, not enemies.
Jo. Je pravda, že vlastně ten rod Forresterů má dost spojenců teďka, že jo? Takže to je jakoby jediná taková naděje pro nás, abychom vlastně pomstili toho Rodricka a vlastně toho Lorda Forrestera, no. Malinko. Jo, podrž mu to. OK.
I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son, Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train mages in the art of warcraft. I imagine I'd be pretty good with a sword.
Roderick had already fallen. There was nothing we could do.
Well, I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me.
Lady,
to see if you can put any weight on that leg.
Moment. Tohle není náhodou tohle ten Duncan, vole?
Don't stop now.
No,
It's better to let the blood circulate.
Ty vole, jestli to je on, tak jsem teďka posral, že jo? No počkej. Ne, není. Ne, dobré, není to on. Fajn. Takže teďka to zase budeme prozkoumat trochu, tak já to tady prozkoumám, uvidíme, co tady máme. Tady máme nějaké to pánské křeslo, kde sedí asi ten náš nejvyšší, že jo, ten lídr takový. OK. To bylo teda fakt pěkný. Okno, výborně, co tady máme?
The Ironwood Grove.
OK. Okidoki, co tady máme dále? Můžeme se vlastně ještě promluvit s tím, že jo? S tím týpkem, tak já s ním asi pokecám. Počkej, jak vlezu asi dolů? Proč to nějak nejde? What the f... No aha, jo, tady. Dobře. Jsem si říkal, jakože co to sakra je. A co tady ještě máme? Štít, no to je myslím, že k hovnu. Já myslím, že můžeme jít rovnou si s ním pokecat. Tady dáme tu tapisérii, prostě fotka té rodinky asi, té rodinky Forresteru asi no. Ale my si jdeme asi ještě po to no, pokecat s tím letím. Ukázat meč, podívat se na... No tak myslím, že ten meč ukázat můžem, ne? Jako meč mu ukázat můžem, ale nesmíme to no.
It's a good thing you've done, bringing that back to House Forrester. By right, that belongs to Lord Ethan now.
OK, takže nějakému tomu Ethanovi to patří. Pokecáme.
Did your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you.
Kdo lordem, proč nás bělohorští nesnáší, můžou... no, to by to taky zajímalo.
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember.
Aha.
I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
No tak to je dobrý, no.
The Whitehills want Forrester Ironwood.
Ah, they'd take it all if we'd let them, especially now with the Boltons in power, and proceed to clear-cut every last inch of it until there's nothing left. Just as they've done before.
Hajzli jedni. A nový ten lord, to by měl být ten Ethan, ne?
Why, Ethan, of course.
Jo.
At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
Co se mnou bude, no? To mě taky zajímá.
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although given the circumstances of your... circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Sakra, no,
Lord
tak...
Forrester promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this.
No, dobře, můžu vidět Ethana, no.
Ethan? Is he here?
He is, but I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. He prefers not to be disturbed while practicing his lute.
Jo, takhle. Můžu
Can I
dejít?
go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true?
No je, no.
Your family...
Bohužel. Čekaj, pomstím, vole. Normálně.
I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on. Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know. Whatever you can recall.
He loved his family, my lady. He was very proud of Roderick.
Yet he was unable to save him.
No.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion, but if you can remember anything...
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
No.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember.
No.
It would mean so much to the family.
He asked me to return this to House Forrester. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Jak jsem se vyhnul, když to říkal?
Of course,
ne?
my lady.
Říkal něco, ne o tom.
It's too dangerous, especially now. Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Against aggression. Duncan, This was our land. They were our people.
Tohle Duncan, jo, jasný.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the White Hills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee. The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard. Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution. We're the ones that should be demanding
Ale oni zautočili na mě, vole.
This happened on Forester land.
They attacked me.
And they'll say they were keeping the peace in the name of House Bolton. It's an argument you cannot win. We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
Tak to je v prdeli,
And
no.
what would you have us do? Nothing. I would have us use our heads while they're still attached to our shoulders. Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle. Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy. He deserves to be heard. It was his family they killed.
They deserve to die. All of them. I say we fight.
Ha! Listen to your nephew. He speaks sense. With what army? Our best men were killed at the Twins, along with our lord. Then what's to be done? Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Takže Garrett to posral, zabil toho, že jo? A teďka vlastně oni blíží, oni se teda... Oni to teďka vlastně za náma, aby se pomstili, no tak to je v prdeli.
But now, this will accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you. The boy was just defending himself. I'm not faulting him for what he did. I'd have done the same, as any man would.
No, to by
It wasn't murder. It was justice.
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all. I'd like to see them try. I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Oh shit.
Cannot stay? Duncan, the boy has suffered enough.
Let them come. I don't care.
They'd kill you and not think twice about it. It's not safe for you here, Garrett. There's only one place beyond the reach of the Boltons.
Masakra.
You're sending him to the wall. The boy's done nothing wrong. Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution. Especially now, when the house is so vulnerable.
Uncle, my place is here. Who will defend the house? You said we need men who can fight.
There'd be nothing we could do to protect you. To stay would bring destruction upon us all. I know that's not what you want, but I know it's difficult to understand. But you must think of the house.
I won't put others at risk. I'll go.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
OK, no, tak jo. Takže půjdeme na zeď, no.
That settles it. You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The White Hills will come looking for you.
Já bych mu ale rád ještě řekl to něco. Počkej. Ty vole.
Word up to me. I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given the chance.
No, já taky.
I would. And God's willing someday I will. But for now, I have House Forester to consider first. I know you want to stay, but Lord Forester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
I'll do what's best.
Which often isn't what's easiest, but necessary nonetheless.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
No.
What? What is it?
Lord Forester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry, you caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
No,
What is the North Grove?
Taky zajímá.
Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett. I need to know the truth.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help. But I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house.
No ty vole.
But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
Dobře, dobře, dobře.
Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll make you proud.
You already have.
No, dobrý no. Podle seriálu Za tou zdí, tam je prostě oblast, kde jsou divocí, což jsou prostě takový... No, možná uvidíte sami, no, jako. Já fakt nevím, jestli to teďka bude ve hře přímo, ale uvidíme. OK.
Be safe.
Tak tihleti dva spolu budou tutově. V budoucnu, ale budou. Jako... OK. Prostě za tou zdí, tam je prostě okolí, nebo prostě území, nebo údolí nějakých těch divokých teda. A jsou tam posílání teda různí ti lidi, hlavně teda bastardi, což je třeba ten Snow, no. To bude on, to bude ten Ethan.
I couldn't find him. Could you?
He hides too well, and if he were smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
I win.
Congratulations, your lordship.
A teďka teda hrajeme z toho Ethana, no.
Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
A stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
To nikdo, kámo, to fakt nikdo.
Perfectly safe, I promise you.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall.
Tak aby jsme bránili vlastně to, že jo. Nic mu
He was
nestane,
nice.
Garrett je chytrej, je silný
Garrett is
samozřejmě.
strong. He can take care of himself.
Ale teda ta zaslouží tomu, aby ti divovci
Garrett
prostě
did, but it must have been
neprošli do
serious.
toho, no.
I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Do toho prostě severu, no.
Everyone's worried about you.
Kde
but
všichni
I'm
takhle
not.
žijou.
I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
Sir Royland forgets himself.
He doesn't know me or what I'm capable of.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know. But I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword. Like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Tak samozřejmě, to je jasný.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then, well, then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher...
Asi poznal, co se v tom světě jakoby všechno děje, že jo?
At everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you
Be
are.
you, to je dobrý, no.
I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them.
I promise I won't change.
Good, because I'd rather have a brother than a lord.
I'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once.
As many as you'd like, yes.
Really?
Of course. Why not?
Budem na straně Riona, že jo, protože vole. Why not? Co to chce po mně? Tak jo, no tak půjdem. Ale já jsem chtěl něco říct a už nevím co, ty vole. No to je jedno.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected.
A sakra, no.
He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
No, tak to bude
It's your
prdel ještě.
decision. You are the Lord.
If I were lord, I would command Ethan to stay with his family. Lord Whitehill is a mean old man anyways.
No,
I should tell him to
půjdu
leave
s
us
ním.
alone.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Very well then.
Musíme jim pomoct, že jo, jako. A tady ti dva budou v bezpečí prostě. Počkej, co? My jsme šli nebo zůstali? Tak jsem debil? Jako, já myslím, že tam bylo odejít s ním. No já si myslím, vole, dobré, dobré. Jsem už právě lekl, že prostě jsme zůstali s nima. Oh shit.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's
Dobrze.
not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
I can handle Lord Whitehill.
Well said, my lord.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House
No, tak
Bolton.
All the
to
more
bude ještě teda
reason to
sranda
stand
teďka.
up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house, but to his family it's still a loss.
Thank you, Lord Whitehill.
My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself.
Ty je
I've
jen
been
tlustý
waiting for this
hajzle.
day all my life.
My father died a hero, fighting for the North against traitors and oathbreakers.
Aye, and look where that got him. And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much. Bloody Foresters.
My apologies. Please forgive us.
Forgive you? Not likely.
Já ho nenávidím toho
Foresters
tlustýho,
have
fakt.
shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
That's enough, Lord Whitehill.
I'm not finished.
A komu to
Maybe if
cpeš, ty
we hadn't been so
kreténe?
fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Ty jeden zasranej parchante.
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
No reason? You murdered his family.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men? And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the lord of this house.
Your men attacked and drew first blood. They murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. The soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
I took care of it. He received his punishment and it's done. He's gone.
What? Gone? That was my justice to deliver, boy, and you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Aha, ženská nastupuje.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
Thank you for coming, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
Dobře, dobře.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say.
Ale hovno, vole, Bolton nějak jako, to nikoho nezajímá.
That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice.
Jo, fakt.
Whose word is law.
You're a craven, Lord Whitehill.
Tak. Hajzler, nečum tak na mě, vole. Pěkně jsem mu to natřelí, fakt, musím uznat.
I was wrong about your son, my lady. He stood up to him like a true lord.
Výbordelně.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
Druhý díl Game of Thrones je opět u konce. Já vám teda děkuji za sledování tohoto dílu a my se teda uvidíme už u další části, takže zatím mějte a čau.